Fade in. Exterior Avenue, Maurice Chaussee, day. Super. Paris, France, December 1941. The broad, tree-lined avenue is chilled by December sun. Some of the uniformed terraced houses have a blood-stained body carefully arrayed on the flight of steps to the front door. Most bodies are young children. A small florist van passes by. Interior, florist van, moving, day. The driver takes in the grisly scene with clenched teeth and a white-knuckle grip on the wheel. He swallows hard, knowing he has a job to do. This is Adam Dubin, 39, an American. His passenger trembles fearfully. He repeatedly glimpses the road ahead but sees no Nazi vehicles. This is Hugo Tessier, 22, another American. Deeply disturbed, Dubin sighs. Tessier looks at him.
What next?
You kidding me? Don't you flake out on me, Hugo, for Christ's sakes. Not now.
I'm fine, really.
So keep looking. Forward, then behind. Forward, then behind.
Dubin turns right at a T-junction. Exterior, other streets, day. The van mingles with light traffic, making rights, then lefts, then doubles back to re-enter Avenue Maurice Chaussee. All the while, Tessier glances forward and behind. Still no Nazi vehicles. Exterior Avenue Maurice Chaussee, day. The florist van cruises down the long avenue to park in the southern end. Interior florist van, day. There's a small dead body to Tessier's right. Every fiber of his being screams, "Don't look." But he has to. It's a 3-year-old girl with her throat cut. Tessier gags, heaves, slaps both hands to his mouth, and throws up violently between his fingers. Dubin fires up, crunches the gears, and pulls out in front of a passing car. A blaring horn, screeching tires, and Dubin stamps his brakes. With muffled shouting, the oncoming car swerves clear and speeds away. Tessier wails from the depths of his soul. Exterior Place Voltaire, day. The van is parked by a peaceful, gurgling fountain. Dubin leans in at the passenger's side to clean up with fountain water and a rag. He steps back to swing the passenger door closed, then thinks better of it. He strides over to Tessier, who's on a bench with his head in his hands.
We've got to get back before they do.
Tessier nods without looking up.
You got to stay focused, Hugo.
He doesn't answer. Dubin paces about, then turns back.
Look, if they give us so much as a second glance, we're dead.
Tessier looks away.
But not before they've ripped out our fingernails, toenails, and...
Did you think I wanted to throw up? Is that it?
Dubin looks away.
Well, do you?
Okay. We're both way out of our league here. Since when are we fucking heroes?
They fall silent.
We're... gotta get back, you know?
Tessier nods, and Dubin returns to the van. At the fountain, Tessier immerses his head. He looks over to Dubin, who's sitting impatiently behind the wheel, with both doors open. Exterior Avenue Maurice Chaussee, day. They park at about the same spot. Interior florist van, day. Dubin stares at the furthest group of bodies with his heart racing. He looks to Tessier and pretends not to notice how petrified he is.
Ready?
Tessier streams tears.
Hugo, I'd do it myself if I could, but...
Don't film your shadow, don't change lenses, and don't shake.
Great.
Annoyed, Dubin gets out. Exterior Avenue Maurice Chaussee, day. Dubin goes back to the van. He looks fervently around, waits, then opens the rear doors onto potted flowers crammed in tight. He shifts tall pots of flowers to reveal that behind them are short pots of flowers on a higher level. The van has a false floor. He slides back a panel between the two levels. He takes out a trench coat that's too big for him and slips into it. He reaches in again for a U.S. Navy Cine-Kodak camera. It's heavy. He gets the Kodak rolling. Jump cut. Camera's point of view. Unsteady, silent, black and white view of the back of the van, and then along to the open passenger window.